Welcome back to another YouTube video. If you're new here, my name is Jonathan. I appreciate you for clicking on this video. I just got back from work. Last clip, you guys saw me leave for work. Now I'm back. It's a couple hours after work has been done. I've just been chilling here, having a conversation with my mom on the phone. Throughout the day, I've watched a couple of YouTube videos that caught my attention as it pertains to documenting my journey. And I know that at the beginning of the month of October, I made a commitment to post twice a week for the entire month. And I knew that I wanted to improve in that aspect of being consistent, being disciplined in posting content and editing and finding out, a new series with the Living Alone Diaries and new concepts to implement to my channel. And that's what I did. I posted a total of I believe 8 to 9 videos this month of October. Over the past 28 days, I'm gonna quickly go through the analytics, not to bore you guys, me talking for a long period of time, but over the past 28 days, I'm gonna break it down to subscribers, views, etc. So you guys can get an insight of what it is to have a YouTube channel for this point, almost a year. I posted, or I began the YouTube channel November of last year. It's almost November. A year into this YouTube channel, 1,552 subscribers at this moment. A lot of growth, but I'm gonna focus on this past 28 days. So these past 28 days, I've had 29 plus subscribers, so I've increased 29 subscribers. And I believe the reason for it is because I've been consistent. Obviously, some of my past videos that are still doing well, as 4:30 morning routine that I posted in January, and other videos along the way are gaining traction still to this day and have gained me some of those subscribers. But yes, I'm proud of the 29 people that have joined this community. I know that not a big community, but I cherish and appreciate each and every single one of you. So 29 subscribers in the month of October, 216 watch time or hours, which means that you watch 5 minutes and another person watches 5 minutes. That adds up in minutes, and the total for the month of watch time from all of my viewers and my community was 216 hours, which is a lot of content to consume. So I'm proud of those 216 hours. As it pertains to views, the past month of October, or the past 28 days, I'm loading it up really quickly. It says 3,000, I'm trying to be more specific. So 3,055 views the past 28 days. As we wrap up this month of October, I know there's still today, October 30th and October 31st, but I'm just gonna wrap it up today. So I'm just giving an overview of what my channel just did this month. Obviously, I don't go really into how much revenue I made over the past, however long has been since I made this channel, but to give you guys more context of how much a YouTuber with 1,000 or 1,500 subscribers makes, in a way. It varies depending on the YouTuber, depending on the average view duration, views, likes, engagement, all a plethora of things that add on to the final revenue that then YouTube splits between Google, which is the company that YouTube's under, and then you, the creator. So far, in the past 28 days, I've gained $10.60, which I am truly appreciative. Hey, that is a cup of coffee, that is a book, that is a nice little breakfast. So any incentives, any income, either it be 1 cent to $1, is very well appreciated. I know that this is not my full-time job, so I know that any side income that I get, I actually enjoy, because it's something that I put my passion to, something that I put a lot of hours in, a lot of dedication, a lot of time into, and I'm glad that making some revenue. So that is pretty much my YouTube analytics as it pertains to this month. I know that you guys were probably wondering, wow, this is very left field from you, Jonathan, talking about your analytics, talking about how well you've done or how your month of October went. The reason for it is because today I had an epiphany watching a YouTube video. I'm always constantly watching YouTube videos whenever I get a break at work, either during lunch or before work or after work. I'm always looking at different YouTube videos, and I found a creator that was breaking down another creator that has been growing exponentially over the past 3 months. And the creator that did the breakdown, I'm gonna include the description and actually the video down below so you guys can know what video I'm talking about and what I'm referencing. And the creator that video, to whom the breakdown was made, was The Life of RZA. And The Life of RZA, her name is, I'm gonna look it up real quick because it actually intrigued me to the creativity that she has. So her name is Carissa Santos. I'm gonna pull it up here. See, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I'm gonna do my best. If not, I'm gonna put it on the screen. But her name is Carissa Santos, and she's been killing it for the past 3 months, and she's been doing a great job. And just by watching one video or part of a video, I'm still watching it. I'm gonna continue to watch it after I end this video. I noticed how she's a solo creator. She doesn't have any videographer. Maybe she does have a friend or two every now and then to help her with the videos when it's outdoors or when it's on the move. But for the most part, she films herself and does everything by herself. And I felt very captivated because over the past, I don't know, since February, I've had a constant dilemma in my head of wanting to create or document my life in a very cinematic way. The way that she documents her life and her journey was very eye-catching, very intriguing, very passionate, and it came across very storytelling-like. That is what I want to make of this channel, and that's the reason that I'm going to watch that breakdown that I'm linking down below, and also watching a video that Carissa posted where she talked about how to make your videos more cinematic when you're filming by yourself. I'm gonna watch that one as well. You know, watching that video and watching, you know, the creator break down The Life of RZA, which is Carissa, it made me think about my channel. It made me think about how I can challenge myself this next month of November to grow as a community, grow as a creator and a filmmaker, because obviously creator is a part of the craft because you're creating. I decided that for this month of November, I won't have a schedule. I think that having a schedule is really good. If you're not structured, it creates stress, and that's what it has created for me lately. Not this past month of October, but in previous months. Earlier in the year, I had videos planned out a couple days in advance, but as of late, with the busyness at work, I'm at my both jobs, and also personal life as well with other commitments, it has become sort of not the ideal thing to document my journey as it pertains to being consistent. And that is because of lack of discipline on my part, something that I'm, you know, aware of, something that I need to improve on moving forward. I've seen strides of what I can do and the discipline and the mentality and the mind space that I can get into when I focus and I lock in on something. I think it's been very up and down over the past few months. Watching those videos, it made me realize how much growth I can make if I don't put a lot of pressure on trying to post 2 videos every week just because that's what everyone or most creators do. Something that I don't acknowledge is that most of those creators, this is their full-time job. It's not for me. This is my part-time, my second part-time. I do have a full-time, a part-time, and then this. So eventually I'll do a video of what a day in the life of me doing all 3 consists of. It's very interesting, but nevertheless, it is not my full-time thing. You know, I can't focus my entire mind, time, energy on creating the best videos and feeling good about the videos. I do feel good about what I create and what I've been creating with the Living Alone Diaries as of late, but I don't feel, I wouldn't say accomplished, but I feel like and I know it's feelings and feelings come and go, but I do acknowledge, I think that's a better word, I do acknowledge that there's areas that I can improve on that I've been slacking on. So I need to reassess, sit down with myself and evaluate what I want to continue to do with the channel. This is not me quitting. I'm not gonna quit YouTube anytime soon. This is more of me sort of taking a moment to reflect and do what I want to do. I've been mentally putting myself in a position to post twice a week, and I've been doing it. It hasn't been smooth. There's been days where I've been editing either late at night, editing on the road. I've realized that there's a better way of doing this and a more effective way of doing this. And eventually, yeah, it'll be wonderful to have someone edit the videos for you, or someone on your team that can do that. I think for now, I want to focus on having all the say in the entire process, because it'll help me have a different perspective as it pertains to filmmaking. Because when you're filmmaking, you're making a movie, short movie, a TV show, you got to think about a lot of things, like lighting. Right now, I'm gonna put it right here to you guys. This is my desk lamp, so I'm improvising with my lighting. This is my lamp this is my living room lamp, but earlier in this video I put it on my bedroom because I said maybe it'll look nice in the bedroom, or let me see how it looks to have a warm light in my bedroom, and I kind of like it, but I decided to move it back just for the purpose of this video. And yeah, lighting, composition, storytelling, script, sequences, thinking about not only shots, individual shots, but thinking about the sequence of the shots, more of the storyboard. When it comes to filmmaking, the storyboard is those individual shots, the description of, different shot angles, close up, medium shot, wide shot, all of those, or long shots. So all those things are things that have always been in my head, and that you've seen I've incorporated somewhat on this channel. I think I want to maximize that this month and moving forward. So that's why I decided to look in the mirror, not quite literally right now, but look myself introspectively and think about, what do I want with the channel, what content I want to make, and how I can challenge myself every video I make. So far, from video 1 to video 60, which is crazy to think about, that I think I made a post on my community tab yesterday. Beginning of October, I had 50 videos. End of October, I had 60. And in those 10 videos, I've grown a lot. There's been a lot of elements that I've incorporated, from sound, from transitions, from time lapse, from filming outside, inside, different angles, changing the speed or the pace of the videos, talking more, talking less, just to figure out what my own style is as it pertains to documenting my journey. And I've realized that there's a lot of room for growth as it pertains to filming myself. And I think I've been in my head of, I can sort of limiting myself as to, I can't do it by myself. I want to have it look more cinematic, this and that. In hindsight, I'm actually doing it all by myself. Like, ever since November of last year, all the videos were made by myself, with the exception of my moving vlog series, which, shout out to my boy Grant. He was able to help me with that, because I wanted to create something that has never been seen on my channel, and something that I would challenge myself in a more film kind of way, with becoming not only the actor or the subject in the video and the story, but the director and the producer, and talking about scheduling, what we were gonna film those 2 days, where we're gonna film, the story, like the sequence, like picturing or giving ideas to Grant to bounce off of to create the videos. And I'm really proud of that series, and that made me think about what the channel could be about. And today, watching that video from Carissa and the creator breaking down the life of RZA, which is Carissa's channel, made me think about, maybe I'm limiting myself, thinking, I gotta post twice a week, and if it's not the best, then at least you made it twice a week. You made your commitment of twice a week, and I don't roll with that personally. It doesn't sit with me well, and at times I post and I feel good that I posted and I completed my commitment, but at the same time, I feel it wasn't the best. You know, my previous video, I ended up not in a very good note. I wasn't feeling well on Saturday, and I was just feeling off. I had the desire of filming the entire day, and I was just under the weather. My stomach was having a day, and honestly, I was just laying down, watching some college football, which shout out to my boys at Iowa State. They came up with a big W against Baylor, but yeah, I just, once again, I fell back into my feelings, my emotion, and how I was feeling at that moment. And obviously the video that I posted, I'm still proud of it, but I know that towards the end of the video, it was more of, all right, let me just finish it and start getting it ready to post. But I don't want to do that moving forward, because there's a lot of stress that it causes to not do your best, knowing that you're not doing your best, and knowing that you can do better than what you're putting out. And yeah, I think that today was the day where I just decided to sit down and be realistic and reflect on how much I've grown, especially this past month of October, and how much I can grow moving forward with all the things happening in my life, and in a good way, which down the line I'll tell you guys more about them. You'll see a lot more of me. I don't want you guys to think that this is my last video, because it's not. Even though the energy is kind of like a little bit downer, it's not downer at all. Trust me. I'm excited. I'm committed. I'm passionate. I wouldn't say, I posted today about obsessed and being obsessed, and I'm gonna look up the post real quick. You guys will probably see it on screen. I'm gonna have it for you guys so you guys can know what I'm referencing. But my community tab, I saw this today. I saw this yesterday, actually. I posted it on my community tab, and it was from Tom Bilyeu, and he said, never apologize for being obsessed. Stay in the gym for 2 hours, pull an all-nighter working on your side hustle, read your new book the entire day. Positive obsession is a gift, not a behavior to be suppressed. So positive obsession is a gift, not a behavior to be suppressed. And I think that is where I need to be at. And I know that I have that in me. Over the past few months, I've mentioned this channel sporadically that, this is what I'm passionate about. But deep down, I haven't shown that I'm obsessed, but I am obsessed with this. When it comes to wanting to get better, when it comes to the type of composition, the videos, the color grading, the lighting, the storytelling, making sure that the video can reach wider audiences. I know English is my 1B language, my 1A being español, así que yo quiero que los videos sean no tan solo en inglés, pero también sean en español, para que mi gente latina, de Latinoamérica, de Europa, de los Estados Unidos, de todas partes del mundo que hablan el idioma español puedan comprender los videos, puedan relacionarse con lo que es ser latino viviendo en los Estados Unidos, viniendo de una isla en el Caribe pequeña hasta donde he llegado este momento, y nunca se me olvida de donde yo vengo. Eso es algo que yo quiero representar en mi canal, porque yo soy de Puerto Rico y no importa dónde yo vaya, incluyendo los Estados Unidos, Puerto Rico no se va de mi corazón, no se va de mi sangre, no se va de mi alma. Y pues yo no quiero que mis latinos, no quiero que mis puertorriqueños, mi audiencia hispanohablante, crean que este es puertorriqueño de embuste, se mudó para los Estados Unidos. Yo no quiero que ustedes piensen de esa manera. Yo quiero que ustedes sepan, yo estoy trabajando en un proceso, y que no importa para dónde yo vaya, yo siempre estoy orgulloso de ser puertorriqueño, y eso lo llevo en el pecho para todo el mundo. Para donde yo vaya siempre es, mi nombre es Jonathan O'Neill, my name is Jonathan O'Neill. When they ask, where are you from? I'm from Puerto Rico. No matter where I go, all the people I've met, when they ask where you from, I say Puerto Rico. So that's what I want to do with this channel. I want to integrate Spanish into my channel. I did a poll a while back asking my community what the best way to integrate Spanish and English would be. If you wanted to see more videos where I would only speak in, let me see, YouTube, some ads. If it would be only Spanish speaking videos, if it would be only English with Spanish subtitles, with English and Spanish captions, or in Spanish integrated into the video, maybe adding some captions for people to understand. Those are all the things that I'm brainstorming constantly, and that I'm gonna continue to work on. Trust me, I'm just trying to make sure that no ads pop up and ruin this moment. And yeah, that's the realization I came to today, that I can do better. This was a thing that has been on my mind for a while, of just sitting down and thinking about how I can challenge myself creatively. And I do have a lot of ideas, I do have a lot of stories to tell as it pertains to my life and the experiences that I've had, not only growing up in Puerto Rico, but my transition from Puerto Rico to the United States for college. And I think there's a lot of value in that. To this day, I'm still here. From Puerto Rico to Iowa to now Minnesota. And I've met a lot of people, great people. I've had a lot of wonderful experience, a lot of great opportunities. And I think there's a lot of value that people that are like me, Hispanic, Latinos, can relate, but also people that are not what I previously mentioned. I think there's a lot of commonalities, a lot of things that are universal within the human experience that we all can relate. Emotions, feelings, life, hardships, ups and downs, good moments, not so good moments, heartbreak, happiness, joy. There's a lot of things that are not bound to a culture, not bound to a language, not bound to color, creed, religion, or anything. And for me personally, I know that the few people that watch these videos, I know that they are investing in me. And I think oftentimes we get, we think about money being the most valuable currency, and what people fail to realize is, I think that the most important currency that we all have is time. Time is something that we are not guaranteed, something that we're not guaranteed, and we don't know if we're gonna be here tomorrow or not. So we gotta make the best out of the moment. We gotta make the best of what we have, the resources, the people, the opportunities, ourselves and our bodies. And one thing that I know is that ever since I started the channel, I knew that if someone's gonna watch my videos, invest their time in me, I'm gonna invest in myself to invest in them. So what do I mean by this? By investing in me, becoming better, and creating videos that are valuable and entertaining, you guys will get the value and the entertainment that you can then in turn take that into your own life in any way and inspire you to be a YouTube creator, be a basketball player, football player, painter, architect, engineer, whatever your passion, whatever your why, your purpose, or whatever it is that drives you to do better and to grow. That is what I hope to do with this channel. And so throughout the 60 videos that I've done so far, you've seen my growth from little baby Jonathan in 2022, November of 2022, fresh-faced, no experience with photography or photography and videoing, editing, learning to edit myself, learning the shortcuts, learning this and that, learning how to add music under the videos, learning how to put things on the video. And over the past almost year, there's a lot of that I've learned by just being interested, curious, asking myself questions. Wait, how did that creator put that on the video? looking it up or trying it myself, and then learning and seeing, that's something that I would be interesting to put my own spin to it in my video, or that's something that I don't think I like or I enjoy in my video because it wouldn't align with the story or the video that I want to do or the story that I want to tell. But it's a constant improvement that over the past 60 videos, every video has something, a new element, a new thing that I've integrated and then have layered so far to get me to this point. But now from video 61 to video 100, I want to see how much I grow in those 49 videos. Mr. Beast said it a while back. I don't know if it was an interview or maybe a YouTube video or an interview. He said, your first 100 videos are gonna be trash. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. And I think that's something that I've understood in a way, but I think I'm not at a point to fully comprehend or appreciate that statement. I think that there's a lot of growth in posting every single video and on the videos that I do, but I think if I can full on go in and do one video that will take me more time, that will be more filled with, storytelling, more of my personality, my style in a video, instead of posting twice a week, rushing to upload, I think that'll be more satisfying and gratifying for me. And I know that that time will be worth it for you guys, because then you guys will spend or invest time into watching that video, and you know that you'll get a good value out of it, good entertainment that you can use for your own good. So I know that I'm sounding like a broken record, and for all of you, my subscribers, all of you that are subscribed, y'all know that I like to talk. I already talked to my mom about this. I already talked to my friends. People know me that I'm, some people have even said, you should become a public speaker. You should become this and that. But I think for me, I want to be a source of light. A lot of people over the past few years here and even in college have mentioned how joyful I am, how my attitude, my work ethic, my being has inspired them or has made them feel some type of way in a good way. And a lot of people have highlighted how I have impacted their life. And I think that's what I want to continue to do, because the only thing that I can control is what I do. And if I can be a source of good through this YouTube channel to all of my subscribers and to all those people that might be viewing this video but are not subscribed, then that's everything that I can do. That's my small contribution to making positive change. And I've always thought about this, and has resonated ever since I was young. Sometimes we think about making an impact on a macro scale, and thinking about ourselves, the individual, and thinking about a community, a society, a country, and we're like, I'm not gonna make any impact or anything. I'm just Jonathan in Minnesota, Minneapolis. What impact am I gonna make on people? But you don't know that a small smile, maybe someone you're walking across the street, they're not having a day, and you can see it on their body language. Maybe they pop their head up and you smile at them, they smile you back. Maybe that's their life-changing moment. Maybe that's their, moment where they realize, oh yeah, there is some good there. I can do this. Interaction that you may have with people where you can say, hey, what's up? Good morning. How's your day? What are you up to? Hearing people talk. People love to talk about themselves. Sometimes we don't provide the space for people to talk about themselves, because by people talking about themselves, you can learn more about them and ask questions. Not only ask questions, but eventually ask follow-up questions. So if someone told you, my plans for this week is to this, and the other, probably at the end of the week or maybe next week, you can follow up with them and say, hey, how's your football game that you went to? U of M was playing Wisconsin. How's that? Do you have fun? Oh yeah, I went with my parents and this and that. Or hey, how's that pumpkin patch? I know that you went with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. How was that? Oh, this was. And then people sort of realize and look back and they, wait, Jonathan, remember about our conversation? Those little things to me. I'll always try to remember everyone's name. Say good morning to everyone. How's your day? Say good evening. Say please and thank you and you're welcome. How can I help you? I'm always doing these small things in my day-to-day that I know, even though they may seem so small, they're gonna make a huge impact, and I'm sure that they're making an impact. So this channel is my contribution to this world through my life that I know is making an impact. I know this is a long video that I was ranting a little bit, but I think it's important for me to post this one. Like I mentioned, I won't have an upload schedule for November. I don't know how many of you guys watch my videos, are subscribed or our notifications popped, notified. But I'll take my time to create videos that are worth your time and that you'll find value and you'll find entertainment in. So I appreciate you for staying around, being patient with me, and being a part of this community and joining my journey. And I hope that I inspire you to become better, do better, and be a positive change in this world. My name is Jonathan. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. 1% better, you and I together. Much love. Peace.
Kicking back old school tracks like damn. Can't get enough of this more, like I don't even know where I am. Ooh baby, get hyped to the beat, let's go, cause this is our jam. This is our jam.